What's up guys, Cloudie here, checking in from the America server, and today we're gonna be looking at the King's Pass Season 1 item that has caused a lot of controversy and uproar in the community recently, along with the redo of Repositorium. So I kind of wanted to touch on these subjects. I had an interesting conversation today where somebody claimed that, well, basically whales could spend like 4k rubies a week and then get like super good bonuses from Repositorium, and that just puts them so far ahead of free-to-play players. I frankly don't really agree with that because the end rewards might be good, but the chances are so low. If somebody is crazy enough to roll away thousands of rubies every week just to get a better chance at it, then they probably deserve it. And one other thing that I really wanted to touch on is that what we kind of need to understand is that while the game is free to play, it is not free to make and it is not free to maintain. These kind of games are no longer where just like a bunch of people are sitting in their parents' basement, and I'm looking at the Way brothers here, and just write code for fun. This is an entire company that needs to make a living. There are people doing all the visuals, the sound effects, the story writing, the characters, the encounter design, whatever. It goes on, and that's just the creation process. There is also the maintaining process, from customer service to technicians to coders and so on and so on. There are a lot of costs. It's surprisingly high cost with making and maintaining a game, so there is nothing wrong if the company monetizes it, because otherwise we would not have a game to play. And I every now and then try other games that are similar, like gacha types and so on, and trust me, 킹스레이드 is actually not bad in the monetization process. There are no real blocks in the game that you can't achieve without whaling. It's not like you can't put together a decent team for anything in the game without paying. I have two walls that are a couple months old, maybe half a year, and they can do end game stuff fine. They can get reasonably high in PvP and so on and so on. And I can't say that I'm struggling or anything with them. Of course, luck matters, and yeah, so those kind of things are important too. But 킹스레이드 for the most part is not bad in the monetization area. Mostly there are no things that cannot be obtained without real money. There were the line pets, and I hope one day Vespa gets around to delete that black mark from their history or fixes it somehow. So far there has been no other things that you couldn't get without real money, other than like one costume that was real money only. So whatever, it's not too bad. So let's look at this King's Pass. So you can buy it for, or you can get it actually for 25 more days. And thus from other games you can see this, that there is a section which you get for free. Every day you unlock it and you can spend some stamina or arena points, or you can do the tower, or you can do the other arena, League of Honor, and once you have filled up the goals you can unlock your rewards. This is fairly easily done. I had never really had any issues with it. So every day you get these options unlocked all the way to 15 days, and the rewards aren't too bad. The one thing I wanted to touch on, that there is the premium rewards, of course, which you can buy. So if you buy the pass, as you do in other games, then the second section is unlocked, and then you get all the other rewards. I think it's like $15 US or something, so not a terribly high price. I think most of my friends who could afford buying it did buy it right away. The rewards are not too bad, and let's see, I am on this part now, so claim that part. Now this part, however, I'm not super hyped about. That there is a section in the premium rewards where you need to shell out rubies to actually get. So this is the first one for 4,000 rubies, an extra 1-star unique weapon ticket, excluding NPC heroes, of course. Then there is a 1-star UT ticket. There is some extra technomagic gear enchantment stuff, and then now this is the part that actually does give me some worry, because so you can get, at the final end you get one artifact ticket for free, and this is the increased attack and crit chance. So this is like a DPS artifact, not really up to par with the existing really good ones, but it's like an option if you are low on these. And then the premium one is like this is similar to the AAA artifacts, so not too bad, not terribly OP either. And then there is this one, which is increases maximum HP and gives 50% crit damage, and this is at 0 star, so that's quite nice actually. One of a new buffer artifact that you can have for your raid teams, and this one you need to pay for and spend rubies on, so I'm a bit on the fence about this, especially because I checked and you cannot obtain these artifacts from anywhere else, not even the Lua artifact tickets. So remember when I said that the game doesn't have anything that you can't obtain without money? Well, now it does again, and we don't know yet if Vespa plans to add these to be obtainable in the future through any other means. This is season 1, so it's entirely possible that these things will keep coming back, or maybe they are just a one-off, but then you are like stuck on 0 stars with these. So yeah, that's kind of up in the air still, and yeah, would be good to know what they have planned with this. And if somebody already like shelled out some money, it would be kind of nice if you didn't need to spend rubies. I think for a 1-star artifact ticket, normally you can buy a 0-star selector for 4,000, so this is like half the price. If you need it, it's technically worth it, I would say. But yeah, it kind of rubs me wrong that you after paying real money you need to spend extra rubies too, and that it brings stuff that you cannot get from anywhere else, because that leads to like a bad taste with everyone else. But yeah, so if you think these are worth for you, I think these two we are probably worth. The artifact definitely is worth, so this one will be going into all PvE content, I believe. That 50% crit damage for the highest attacker is quite nice. We have stuff we can drop for that, I believe. This one I'm not so sure about. I'll probably skip this one myself. Well, it's better because than resetting the Arctic raids, because it's like 1k for the first reset and 1.5 for the second, and this gives you 5, which is 5 clears at stage 3. But I don't know, I'm not in a super hurry with those, and you get 5 entries every week anyway, so I think this one is less worth. These two can be if you need them, and the artifact definitely is. So if you can only buy one of these, then I would say buy the artifact, provided you buy the pass at all. So yeah, seems like we are getting new ways of monetization in the game, like the whole mini packages, also the 1k shop is kind of new, and I wonder if this is PD Edge's work that we are seeing new types of monetization. As said, I don't believe that it's bad if the game is monetized, because the company does need to make a profit to live. The way it monetizes does matter, and 킹스레이드 isn't too bad in that regard. I'm actually curious, like if you guys know any other gacha type games where you can be like totally free to play and do not have a giant gap between whales and non-whales, and trust me, whales do spend a lot, like up to 1k is easily spent, or more than 1k USD a month is easily dropped by a lot of people. And yeah, if any of you remembers I Am Paul from the America server, he said that he dropped over 100k on the game, and he played for like a year or maybe 2. So yeah, there are definitely big spenders, and they keep the game alive, so I don't have issues with it if they want to spend. That's just, you know, how the things work. How the game is monetized is what matters, so that's what I wanted to touch on, and like tell everyone to chill a bit down, because the sky is not falling just because there are ways to monetize the game. As long as we aren't going into these kind of things that are, or the line pets. The line pets are the worst, really, because not only were they money only, but they were like 1 month only, and now even those people who would spend on them cannot get them anymore. So I think that's not something we should have. Alright, that's what I wanted to talk about. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And this has been Cloudie for now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.